Everybody, tonight I wanted to bring to you my first video in my series called Stash Kit Mashup. I'm very excited about this. I had a bunch of old kits that I needed to use up, destash, and they're from 2015, 16, 17. So basically my process was to take all of these kits. I got a big 8-foot table and I put it behind my couch in the living room, and I put all the kits on the table, and then I went through them to find kits that had the same mood and feel as Janet from RTS would say. So I matched up the kits. My first kit, I got so excited after I matched up 3 kits that I didn't videotape anything. But I found out that I had the same paper in my stash, so I'm able to show you some of the stuff that I put together. So this one's going to be a little kind of weird, this video, but the next one I'll definitely videotape. So my process was match up the kits with the same mood and feel. This first one is going to be a fall kit. It includes a Studio Calico, a hit kit, and a My Creative Scrapbook. And then what I did is I went through and I matched up 2 pieces of paper that spoke to me. I didn't match up any more, just 2 pieces, and then I put a divider in between those. And then I took all the tchotchkes, as I like to call them, off to the side, which would be the chipboard. I got brads in that. The sticker kit from Simple Stories, Hello Fall. I mean, look, there's just so many stickers in here. The ephemera pack, which I used up most of those on my base pages, which I'll talk about. And sticker sheets. I had 2 sticker sheets. This one I didn't even touch. I almost used the other one up. But so I took all that, put that aside, and then I took the stack of paper, put it on my desk, and then I started going through it. I used, well, let me tell you which kits I used. So I used Studio Calico December 2017 kit. It was like a winter kit. It wasn't like holiday or anything. It was very winter based. My Creative Scrapbooks, I don't even know what year this was. It's not on here. And this kit had a lot of I Love Family. I had every single page of this, which is awesome. I can't wait to use it again. I'm a little burnt out on it now, but I'm going to put it in my stash maybe in a year or 2 and use it. I've used up most of the ephemera, and I got an extra sticker sheet in my pack, which was this one, which I didn't even use. And then the hip kit was based off of Pumpkin Spice. Sorry about that. And this Fall is in the Air. I believe I got this one, the green, and I had another one. I'm not sure which one, but and it's funny because I have 2 of these in my stash. So I used that up. Then, so where was I? So I put this all aside, and then I used page maps. This one I used January 2019, and I was going to set out and I was going to make base pages. Now, when I do my base pages, I like to add stuff to it. I just don't use the paper. I'll actually add the ephemera and kind of have an idea of what I want to do, and then I'll snap a picture of it and I'll put it in with the sleeve with, you know, my little mini page kit, which I'll show you later. But so what I decided to do to show you, because I'm so excited about this, is I want to show you the actual base pages that I'm going to crop mid-October when I go to my crop party. So I'm going from a Thursday to a Monday. So hopefully I can get all these done. So this is the first one. And this one is not based off of page maps. It is based off of My Creative Scrapbooks. This came with the kit. So this side is going to be the grid. And this is the first square for the title. And then this is the square for the journaling. And then I will put the different pieces of paper to make my grid on this. And this hexagon piece of paper up here was with this page. And I'm going to cut these and make a design, and I'm going to carry it over on the 2-page spread. So like I said, I only put 2 pages together. So my first layout, I've already dug down deep into my page kits that I made, and I decided to start changing it up, and everything worked out fine. So I gave myself permission to go ahead and do that, not just get stuck with what my first idea was. So this one here, this is number 2. So this is the layout from Page Maps, and this is what I've decided to do. This here is a cut apart, this brown and orange. I didn't like the cut apart, and I thought, oh, wow, that would make a nice backing. This was a wood veneer that came with the Creative Scrapbook kit and some ribbon. And what I'll do is I'll put the photo in there just like it has on the picture. Then this is a Stamp It Up leaf stamp that I have the die to cut to. I'm going to stamp a bunch of leaves and cut those out and then put those around the page. So I'm really happy how this came out. This is a authentic, no, I'm sorry, graphic 45 piece of paper that was thrown in one of the kits as well. This is the back of that graphic 45 paper, and I came across this piece of ephemera. It's just a circle, and it reminded me of an egg, and I'm working on a recipe book, so I want to talk about omelets and how I learned how to make omelets, but I also want to put my quiche recipe on there, and that inspired that this whole page. It's a 2-page layout, so I'll take a picture of my omelets and my quiche, and then I'm just going to talk about how I learned how to do that. So it's amazing how one little piece of ephemera can inspire a story. So there's that one. And that was also, I think, based off of this page right here. And this one is another 2-page layout. Yep, there we go. And this is Page Maps, 2-page layout that they gave us. This is the Pumpkin Spice by Simple Stories. And I just grabbed a Project Life card. I put a little bit of ephemera on there, like I said I would do. And then when it comes time to crop, that's when I'll start digging into those stickers and chipboards and the brads and adding items to it. Then this is a 2-page spread, which is, let's see, which one is that? I have them all marked so I can remember. This is number 5, and I'm going to fussy cut. So I cut this as the flower paper 6 inches, and so I'm going to fussy cut the flowers out of the other 6-inch side, and the companion page is going to be a pocket page. And this is the front of this is the front of it, where we went to a food truck challenge, and all the food will be there in the middle. And then this is the back of it. This is talking about my daughter. She's a senior. She was kidnapped for senior night. And my husband and I went out, so I'm going to scrapbook that on the back. And that will go really nice together. Then this one, I just created on my own. I had some scraps. I didn't know what to do with it. I went on the diagonal, and I do like that look. And I was looking online, the Secret Not Secret Kit Club I belong to, and a lady had put a picture right here. So these are going to be pictures. I just use these as placeholders for right now. So 3x4, 2 3x4s, and this is going to be a 4x4. And she had a picture here. I'm going to put my journaling there. I thought it looked really nice. It gave it... took away from all the diagonal. I think it added something. So, and then of course I'm going to add some chipboard probably to this as well. Then this is the Studio Calico. So this blue, it has reindeers on, you can't really see, and these chunky acrylic snowflakes came with it. And these, Studio Calico has really cool lettering. The only problem is they don't give you enough. So, you know, I wanted to do favorite time of year. Well, they only gave us so many E's, you know, and I used both of the F's, but so I'm going to do a diagonal here with the snowflakes. I'm probably going to sew them on, maybe put a little bit of glue and then sew them on across with some silver thread. And then I can I can put 3 pictures across and still have journaling. And I want to talk about the favorite time of year is winter for us, around the holidays, because we do a lot of stuff. This tape here, that came with the Studio Calico as well. It reminds me of a paper bag, but let's see, which one was that? I don't even know where that one is at anymore. It's this one right here, number 9, favorite time of year. Then this one was acetate piece of paper with snowflakes on, which I never use. I just collect them. I have a whole acetate area. And I was like, you know, I'm going to use this. So what I did is I put it on a white background, and I put a gray piece of paper underneath it with a grid, which is going to be this one here. And I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit, and I'm going to do some border punch right here. But I had to go into my holiday stash to get the Snow and Cocoa, some of the stickers, because the fall stickers didn't have it, and the Studio Calico didn't come with them. But then, so I'll have a photo here, here, and here, and I've embellished the 2 squares, put a title on it, and then I'll do some journaling. So, easy peasy. Oh, I might do some mixed media too, to add some blue to it, to bring in this blue card. Let's see, this one is, I really like this one. I didn't think I was going to like it when I was doing it. It's this one right here, number 11. But I'm going to have a 4x3. I think I'm going 4.5 by 3, 4.5 by 3, and then, no, I'm not. I'm doing 4x3, 2 4x3s, I'm sorry, and 1 4.5 by 4.5. My journaling will go on these cards. I liked how these flowers were coming up. I cut apart together. The sticker sheet, this flower had a pot on it. I just cut that off and stuck those there. And this one looks really, really, this one looks better in person than it does, obviously, printed. Then this one is Studio Calico. And I used a combination of this one and this one. And the paper is very gray. These are like a pale pink. This is also a pale pink. I put the blue in there to add a pop of color. I'm going to emboss this solid gray down here. And then this is Joy is not in things, it is in us. And I'm going to scrapbook a picture of me and my husband. And there's a poem that I have that I'm going to write out on all these little banner pieces. Nicole Jones from Scrapathon, one of her prompts was banners. So I incorporated that into this. And then this is just a branding strip. And I found this in my ephemera. So that's what that is. And then my last page, I had a bunch of scraps left over. And so I went back to my recipe book, 8x8, 2 pages. And I love this family. This is going to be my cheesy potato recipe because every time we get together, I'm in charge of the cheesy potatoes. And then I'm going to put a picture of the family here, with the food, eating the cheesy potatoes. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that is my idea so far. And hopefully I'll be able to come back. I won't be able to do any process videos on those because I'll be at a crop. But I wanted to show you what I had left over from the 3 kits that I made. So I have this scratch. There's not a lot because I want to show you my kit too. So I'm going to go through it really fast. I have the branding strips. This. And I didn't throw anything out because I didn't know if I was going to need anything. So here's my sticker sheet. These are all used up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers, one border sticker, and a half a border sticker. And then once again, there's the pot I cut off. I even kept these little things to tuck in if I need to. Because like I said, I'm going to be at a crop, so I won't have access to my stash. Then I have that. Now these are 12-inch papers, so I probably will just put these in my 12-inch paper stash. This is that graphic 45. This will be for a border. I'm not sure what I'll use it on. If I will put it in with one of my other kits. And then I had these 2 studio calico papers left over. I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them in a stack. And once I finish with all these mini kits, turning them into mega kits, anything that I have left over, I am going to create one more mini kit and I'm going to use it. If I don't use it, I'm giving it away. But what I wanted to show you, so Janet from RTS, you can get these bags at the dollar store. They're the large. So what I did is I took all my stuff and I wrote notes as I went along. And here's my kit. So I'll be able to put this together, pull this out, put it together when I'm at the crop. So here's the border. Here's the stamp. I already put it in. Here's the recipe. I have notes, you know, about the quiche, where I'm going to put the title. This one I even put some lettering in because I wanted special lettering for that one. I have a little diagram. So you're probably asking, why didn't I just do it while I was making these? Well, I don't have the pictures. Some of them I don't even know what I'm going to do as far as pictures. I didn't have the journaling, and I thought this would be, go into that crop, this would be perfect for it. So I think I have like, I don't know, 14 pages done. And my next mega kit is going to be based off of Oh Happy Day. So it's like oranges and yellows, but they're not bright red, orange, and yellows. They're kind of, they're bright, but they're muted. So I can't wait to share that with you. Hope you enjoy my video, and I hope you watch how I progress throughout this series. Have a great day. Bye-bye.